Rank 5 versus Rank 6. Diplomacy has failed and we find ourselves on Dust 2. 4-man on road towards that short position. Breeze is waiting, but he will be denied by Electronic. Very aggressive play, 3 men pushing those long doors and then going back to the A bomb site. There's one flashbang on Zeus, that's all the utility here for the CT side. Caught in the open towards long, not working out for them at the moment. Flamey's forced back, he's got to try and hold this position with Electronic and wait for that rotation.
It's all about getting everybody in position and ready to strike that smoke. It's quite annoying, but Boomich will find the kill onto Circus. Flamey is going to try to find a head as well. Stanislaw has to be cautious, and there he goes, down on the ground. Flamey gets one as well, and all of a sudden it falls to Ethan. 1 against 4. It's an army of NaVi players, and he absolutely cannot resist. WPs. They've got this Krieg. We've seen how dangerous this Krieg can be. Zeus tries to defend. He does good damage, picks up a kill.
Flamey in a difficult position with the scout. He's holding short with a scout while Electronic goes back towards the side, a preemptive HE grenade. You can stand on the box to have a look. It's a peek that Simple likes to take with a sniper rifle, but Electronic does not have such. He has a look, and Circle punish him for it. In the meantime, NRG move up. That's very expensive information for NaVi.
That's a massive headshot. Suck. All he wanted was just some eyes on Long and gets his head blown off. Flamey pushed to the limit here in the corner behind the box. He can't do a single thing. NaVi down to 2 players now. There is simply no way that they could.
Simple had an incendiary, but looks like he'll choose to hold on to it. See if he tries to steal something away.
So it looks like they're going to actually indeed go for a B split. NaVi have owned this as far as the gamble of stacking the site goes, but they have to defend it. That's a good start. Will they take the bomb back to A? Will they realize it's a stacking time? They're taking heavy losses entering this bomb site. 2 more players hiding in the site. Now there's just one. Breeze against Electronic, and he's going to save the day with that Krieg.
Then those flashes are also important. 44 seconds, and the long take is being denied to a degree. But Zeus has got some work to do as well.
They have to win these aim battles. They don't have any utility to stop a push into the site. Great shots again from Breeze. He's really delivering. And Stan will finish things off on that A-bomb side. No utility at all. Have to win these aim battles. And
yeah, on the plus side for NaVi, it's just one of those starts on the CT side where you just are so limited. Again, you're limited in utility, kind of in their favor with the limitations they have. This is such a strong angle for AWPers and riflers alike. Quick boost and Boomich can do more. The bomb's been dropped. Disaster is striking for NRG. We said it had to survive this round with numbers. They may not survive this round at all. Tarek alone in the B bomb site, spraying desperately, looking for something. He has to cut these numbers down.
And there must be someone waiting nearby. He wins the first battle, takes down Flamey. 1 more to go, and I think they'll be really happy with this. Tarek down to 16 points of health now, doing everything he can.
Zeus having looked towards shore. He's got to be careful. That's a very precarious position to be in. And we've got a swing, a wide swing from 2 NRG players, and they'll realize that the rest of the NaVi are out of position. Flamey could get caught as well, making his way towards that car. You can see him out in the open. If Stanislaw can bait the shot, then he can punish. Again, just poor position for NaVi. Zeus in a really awkward fight with Stan now. 3 players remaining for NRG. That's a big headshot for him. They've still got shots, and now they can plant the bomb for the short position.
And here they go now, moving into position. Cirque is blind. He's going to take the peek there. Can he find an angle? Great stuff. Damage is huge from NaVi. Stan has to do everything, has to get the ace, but it is going to be simple to save this one with the help of Boomich.
Rotating elsewhere. Zeus and Flamey will remain, but Cirque gets a nice entry onto the B bomb site. They can try to use the time afforded to them to find a hole in a NaVi defense now.
Yeah, that's such an important kill because it might create problems here. Simple has to do everything towards this B half of the map by himself. And that's a nice find from him into middle. But you can see he has to be really cautious here because players could be coming from the tunnel as well. He has Electronic in front of the smoke for support. That's decent damage. Simple goes out to finish it off. Space now for more players to push through that smoke. NaVi are looking strong on this defense. It is desperation mode for NRG. They have to try to get into this B bomb site.
Commonplace, but he's going to go through the doors instead. That's a really nice one for default. There's the Molotov over the wall, a big Molotov. That's a beautiful shot from Cirque. 1 versus 2. He's got to find more. Over the smoke, Simple spotted him. I don't think he's realized just yet. Maybe it's a 4x3. Cirque, what are you doing? 1v1. Zeus through the door, going for the fast flicks. He's still alive. Around double stack, and Zeus will crash around. That was dangerous. You can see Electronics in CT spawn. He might have a flash through the window. He's got to call for it now, but he might not survive. Or maybe he will boom it with 2.
But still, he will be taken down, and the bomb site looks to be going the way of NRG. And again, NaVi, they don't have utility. How do they get back into the bomb site with no incendiaries, with only 2 flashbangs? They don't have any positioning towards the tunnels right now, and NRG are going to take over the tunnels with Cirque. So right now, they're going to have to, if they're going for this, they'll have to use brute force. They really have to think about this because they've got no money in the bank as well. And it looks like they may just try to go for the trades, or perhaps they're looking to see if NRG will give them something, give them an argument to really commit to this bomb site take. B, here it goes, one flashbang, but the double will certainly seal the deal. It has to. NaVi have to get out of there, but Tarek won't allow it. Oh my God, oh, that is insane.
Breeze again with this creek towards long. Not the first time he's done something like this, but he won't over-aggress.
But maybe gamble stacks. They try to find a way to mitigate the disadvantage. Is not going to be enough. They have to do something incredible here. And Boomich will move close to this smoke. He's actually sneaking out here, but he does get discovered by Breeze. Breeze is having a great game so far.
And Tarek's in a strong position, top mid, simple, entertained from multiple angles. And
Ethan's so mechanically gifted. Doesn't want to risk it too much. They're trying to play this conservatively, trying to just peel away one player. That's a fantastic shot. Has himself a 1 versus 1 here. Simple! Ethan! That is not a bad start here for NRG, but the bomb does go down for NaVi.
Flamey waiting, baiting off of Zeus, who's going to be the initial engager. There's a flashback from the CT side so far. Not so good. We got a trade from Breeze, who continues. Zeus slowing down, but he runs out of bullets. Even 20's not enough. Electronic 1 versus 4. Doesn't have the range, as we said. And the round will go to NRG. The worst has happened for NaVi. Breeze does, but he's miles away, so this is going to be an interesting one.
Beautiful Molotov, that is a necessity. And here comes the push. Tarek is there with the M4 for support for the scout of Cirque, and Cirque's going to go deep there with that scout, trying to see what he can find. Great frags though from Flamey. It might have to be all Flamey. He might have to go for the ace here. Boomich is just on, and Deagle, he's got to get the plant down. Flamey defends so that they can get that bomb down and ticking away, and it will. As Flamey looks for a jump peek, anything. Boomich there as well. You've got to be careful if you're Ethan and Stansel. He might go for the boost. Indeed, it's somewhat telegraphed here, but no one's going to go down. Flamey has to chance around these barrels, picks up another headshot. Stanisław doing what he can with his MP9. The jumping accuracy is very good, and with Flamey down low, maybe there's a chance for a big swing from Stan. Can he find it with this MP9? Trying to tease out the perfect spot there. Finds the 1 versus 1! Stanisław makes it happen. The MP9. The round is supposed to happen.
Meat and potatoes! So many calories in the long doors, and Breeze is here to add even more. Half-stack burgers, all the sauce. And they have one helmet. Sorry, they've got 2 helmets on the 3 players. This MP9 could be gnarly. Does Stan realize? Was he seen? I'm not sure. Quietly moving back. Oh, look at Ethan. Look at the bait on up 1. Can he find the second one? He swings wide at the MP9, and surely he's done enough. Electronic with 8 HP, Cirque in that short position. I think the scope was heard. He was close, but he wasn't close enough. And time may be on his side. 27 seconds for him to do something. That Molotov is an issue for Ethan. No boost behind the box, and Tarek makes a forward play. He can't take the bomb out, but he has tunnels. At least that's something.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's what you're supposed to do. But look at Boomich go! He's taken down 2 around middle. That's not a bad look, and he's going to seal the deal, I think, for NaVi. Had he died in that position, as you say, James, Tarek, he made the right play. He knows he can't hold the site. So taking the position, which more likely only has 1 player to deal with, is going to allow you to make a retake happen. But pushing for information, he's running fakes. He's the guy throwing nades. He's calling rotations. He's so active and communicative. And NaVi are going to take away everything.
He's got to look for a player to potentially drop as well. If he doesn't have the angle for that, he will spot and he will flick and he will hit the shot. Can they get to the site? 18 seconds to plant the bomb. He misses. Electronic going past. Another bomb can be planted, but with 3 players alive, it won't be easy to hold that short position. Of course, Breeze has had long this entire time after his smoke trick. Going through those doors to see what's going on over there. In the meantime, NRG have got a shot to take if they want to.
No nades now, though, for them. There's some flashbangs and Molotov to work with for NRG. That's a good nade. Zeus will be chunked down to 40 HP. Electronic will be absolutely pivotal. Oh, my God. The timing is appalling there for NaVi. It's all down to Simple against 4. He's got to beat Breeze, but he can't.
He's got a lot of players coming his way. Looks like a fast one from NaVi. He's lost his vision now with that second smoke grenade. Boomich taken out first, though. Even with some lovely flicks around construction. Tarek goes through the smoke, but he'll be traded. That sets a 4 versus 2 for NRG. We've got Ethan showing presence, can't see anything, shooting anyway. Electronic now is in a very precarious spot. Ethan taken out by Simple, looking towards the car where Stan is. Cirque rotating, so going back and forth, 2v2. And now it's Electronic, he's got 1:10 on the clock. He knows where Stan is. Spot Breeze, but can he find the frag? He can.
And he's got the bomb in a minute to go. There it is. Where does he choose to go? Jumps across. But can he land a shot? There it is. Now Stan has warning of where he's coming from, trying to find a pre-aim. Stanisław, oh my God, he takes his time. and absolutely nails Electronic, but can he get to the site in time for the defuse? It's going to be a close one. He's got that kit. He's going to go for the stick. Couple seconds. Can he make it work? It's going to be so close! No! Oh, it's a good try from Stan, but Electronic, even though he doesn't hit the shot, he's
got one Molotov, which is relevant, to try and clear position to stop the burst from NRG, who still have 5 players alive, and indeed, time is going to be of a great issue. The flashbang doesn't quite work out. The frags are coming in from the PT-50, from the Deagle. Simple missing the shots, and another one. He hits those all day. They get 0 frags in that round. What the hell's going on there?
Everybody else with the lowly pistols. It is Simple, the man to save this game for NaVi. And in comes the push, and Breeze takes down one. Simple though, and Flamey getting the entries that they need, but up steps Tarek to the plate to deal with the oncoming masses of NaVi, and he's going to take pretty much everybody down. Electronic and Flamey is all that remains here, and it doesn't seem that Electronic can get around the flank fast enough. Tarek tries to push down the bomb, switches out, but indeed, actually, Electronic does get into position in time.
Ethan holding his position, one player on the side, one player towards long, and now it's just a one towards long. Flamey, he's got to do everything. He's got to find 2 at the same time. Eating a flashbang. He may go down for free. He will. NRG storm the first map.
Beautiful, beautiful display of Counter-Strike from NRG.
And a lot of players going through a choke point. Ethan starts well. There's a crossfire to deal with. Fuse doesn't know where the fires are coming from. 3 CTs here now. A Cirque's in the market, and this is a decimation. The wings are being pulled off the fly. Electronic, the last man standing, last man to fall. And that is a very solid pistol round from NRG.
Alone. He's going to be playing this corner, so it'll be hard to take the engagement. We'll have to see if Stanislaw goes for him. Flamey, he understands what's happening. That's
so many pushes. Doesn't see Flamey just yet. Just about sees him now. Breeze is still waiting. The absolute liberties are being taken by NRG. They are making a statement in round 3 of this game.
Yeah, this is a style that NaVi should be able to play with the likes of Simple, like this puggy style where it's very much about these weird situations in the mid-round. Boomich might, actually catches up, just moving out of position, but doesn't get the kill. Zeus with the Deagle, on the other hand, is going to open up things. We've got that B-bomb site under control by NaVi. Although Cirque is close, again, he has 6 HP, so he can't really push and take the fight. He needs a teammate to play off of. Looks like NRG will have to just save these 2 weapons.
To what effect, ultimately? You can see in their own position now, 40-gate split. Nobody in the short area. 2-man rotation from the B-bomb site, so Stanislaw has to deliver. So far, so good. He takes 2. Ethan tries to commit as well. Can't do too much. Breeze at AWP, 25 seconds, a bomb drop. They're trying to trade, but it might not be too much. 1v1, Simple has to race. Does he know? He has no idea where Tarek is. He's in CT. There's only one place really, or 1.5 places for Simple to plant the bomb, and this is one of them, inviting the peek, but there is no peek just yet. Simple realizes, oh, he's not going to go deep enough actually. He's going to be completely exposed. Tarek peeks at a perfect time, and they're back. He has to fear a boost as well. Breeze taking a lot of damage in that short area. 40 seconds, and NaVi are going to be able to burst on this bomb site really quickly. Electronic falls, however. Stan has an angle to help his teammate. Cirque has been picked off finally by Simple on the rotation. Comes out wide from Palace, and there the trades continue. Man advantage now for NaVi. Won't last too long as they plant the bomb on A.
Quickly, Breeze goes around from CT. There's the quick flashbang. Oh my God, Flamey defends it somehow, and that leaves everything on the shoulders of Tarek as he edges his way forwards from jungle, looking for that first frag, that first peek, that first player to punish, as he now starts to check CT. Where he has to find one of these 2 players. He has to bait one of them out, and they must hear him. They know exactly where he is. He taps the bomb. He's trying to force that peek. He needs a frag sooner than later. It's starting to get very desperate. He doesn't have a smoke. He's going to throw the flashbang, trying to get somebody to peek, but they just won't do it. And finally, Flamey does it.
Aggression, Dan. Ruthless aggression. Players moving up the mid position. NaVi seem to have no idea. The flashbangs will favor somebody, but who? We got trades. We got Electronic hiding around the smoke. Comes out at the right time. There goes Breeze. Cirque's in a tight spot. And he's going to fall as well. 2 players remain for NRG. Make it 1. They have been annihilated in this mid position. 4 players alive for NaVi as they look for Stanislaw. It will be Flamey keeping the A site honest. And Stan may be caught off guard. Simple rotating into B with the bomb eventually. Having a look through connector just in case. You can see Flamey continues to creep, and Stan will be able to...
He spotted the back of one player. He's got, oh, that would have been a great pickup. It's on them to find a play. And they've been denied that forward positioning in middle, so all they have left there is Zeus to play the effectively just to cut off rotations. And he's going to take down Breeze. That's a big 1v1 to win in middle. And in the meantime, NaVi will set themselves up for an attack onto the A-bomb site.
Look at the response from Tarek. You just saw him edge forward with the AWP. He needs the information now. They've lost a man. He's choosing to go passive, or maybe realizing he's being baited anyway. We've got the grenades into the A bomb site. There are 3 CTs here, although Stan could be isolated. Cirque moving forward will never leave those flames again. Stan's got to find multiple frags. He won't have any grenades coming his way just yet from his teammates, and he will die before they can get into position. Only a Molotov to offer anyway, the likes of Ethan going through the smoke, which leaves Tarek alone. 8 seconds to plant the bomb. Can he find an angle? It's used around that default position. Simple planting, the bomb's down.
He's in such a bad position. He knows where both players are now, though. Can he find the shots? With an AWP, no less, it's so difficult. Quick scopes are going to have to be real here for Tarek as he pushes forwards. Does have a kick, goes wide, but Simple gets the catch onto him.
Bumich makes his way towards the mid position. Cirque delivers a kill, but he might feel like he's stuck in the corner of that window. Tarek goes aggressive once again towards B bomb site. So many targets, hard to see through the flames, but he manages to escape. But can he get into a better position? Seems to be want to go towards Van again, but that's aborted. We've got Cirque here as well. Simple takes one in the face. 5 versus 2, 5 versus 1. This is a kind of round that NRG need. Victimization of NaVi and surviving in the numbers. They will all survive. Only Tarek taking damage.
Where things turn, is this where the tide changes? As we get a very quick push into the A bomb site. Stan didn't look ready, but he still connects the headshot. But the traders in just as quickly as NaVi vie for forward positioning towards that A bomb site. They'll start to use their utility to smoke away the angles, to safely find a place to plant that bomb.
While all this was going on, Zeus went into the B apartment. Somehow Breeze was all the way through B apps and took him out. Bumich is dropped. There are gaps in the smoke, but there's a trade. Simple now with the AWP. Never mind, it's Flamey versus 3.
So difficult, back against the wall, nowhere to go, has to land every single shot. The grenades start to do their damage, and there's just absolutely nothing he can do. He's checking deep with that scope to see what he can see, and there it is. Electronic picks the perfect timing, unlocks that B bomb site. However, Breeze is still there towards Connector, and Cirque rotates around the market position, and he's in position to defend the bomb site. NaVi can't quite go for this, and Simple gets a pick in middle. That's going to allow them to go towards that A site.
Bumich is in jungle. They've got strong positions on A. They just need to get the bomb there. However, Stan has rotated towards CT already, and Breeze is going to be an issue. He's ahead of the Molotov. Flamey could get caught with a grenade in his hand. That's a huge frag from Flamey. 20 seconds, but Stan has taken the A bomb site. Simple is down. How do they plant the bomb in a situation? A flash easily avoided by Stan. Moving forward, there's no cover. Zeus hasn't got a gun out. There goes Flamey. 10 seconds now. 2 versus 2. That bomb plant is just not happening, is it? Or is it? Stan goes down. Cirque not in position. There might just be time.
Oh, then there is time. Time to plant the bomb, time to get the kills. And
don't see it often enough, but NaVi seem poised to push the A bomb site.
there's a forward setup here for NRG, which might be very difficult to stop. Stanislaw is close, but that flashbang goes for the preemptive peek with the flash, and it's not going to work out. Doesn't get a single kill. Down to Ethan now by default to do the damage. Cirque can't find a shot. Ethan, though, executes Bumich, looking for another, but he will be assassinated by Zeus. And now it's down to Tarek and Breeze. This is the last round. They have to go for it. Tarek looks for a timing as he creeps up behind the smoke. Breeze has found his way forwards and goes for the transfer. It's not going to work out. Down to Tarek now. 10 seconds to plant the bomb. Great shot from Tarek. No punish from Electronic. Forced to go for the bomb plant. Tarek knows it. This is an opportunity. There's no fake. Now he knows. As Electronic tries to fall back, tries to hold the off angles, tries to catch Tarek, rounding the corner around triple. And Tarek waits to see if Electronic will make a play here as he throws the high flash. Trying to bait out Electronic. Doesn't know exactly where he is. Electronic might have the jump on this one, and he does! Electronic secures it.
Decoys can be useful as a fake flash or something along those lines, but Zeus is getting very aggressive, and surely he's been heard. So many footsteps, but Bumich is here to deliver.
That's a good opening kill. He'll at least lighten the push into that B-bomb site, but it's just going to be Electronic who's there. He's not looking confident to go through the market just yet, holding back, and Simple's going to go down. Ethan finds a shot through the smoke, and now Electronic and Flamey are in a very bad position because NRG can just take the run of the map. They've got positioning towards A. They're going to go for that. It's more guaranteed. Flamey takes one straight to the face at distance by Ticket, looking for some clean shots here, but it's nothing that he can find, and Electronic needs a quad kill. Clutch, but he's absolutely denied. That can be very dangerous to deal with, and instead NaVi will be forced to go around towards Connector, and there's Cirque, and the flashbang is going to brutalize NaVi's defense. They are going to be sent tail between legs.
But here on a second map, things are looking more promising, but the score is getting closer. Bumich still with some presence in the mid position, but NRG have rotated 4 of their players towards A. That timing is absolutely perfect, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a great way to start, and maybe that gives him a clue as to what's happening. 4 NaVi players rotate in. Flamey's here close behind default. Boomich picks up another one. Now NRG are in trouble. Boomich absolutely decimating absolutely everyone. Sometimes, but maybe no time to go into that because we get a round towards B that's just as quick. They have to wade through all the grenade damage, and it might be too much to handle. Breeze with an important kill onto Boomich, but the problem is that they're not out of the apartments just yet. Simple taking down player after player, and now it's down to Tarek against 3. Has to find a way to deal with Simple, but they are locked away in the market position. Tarek, if he can make a forward play here, maybe that's it. Takes down Electronic, quick flashbang through the window, trying to get some information, trying to get another player down, and he knows that actually he's pushed them all the way back in market. He's created so much space for himself in this 1 versus 2.
Unbelievable effort from Tarek already. The area he's just forced away from the CTs is ridiculous. Now, where is he? That's the question. We see a rotation from Simple, creeping on shot, but he's missed his shot. 1v1. He doesn't know where Flamey is, but he may soon find out. Straight into the crosshairs. Tarek with a nuclear clutch, and the score is tied.
Big round from the man, Tarek. Again, I just cannot emphasize enough how...
The 2-pack and biggie weapon. Stanislaw gets taken out by Simple, and maybe it's his turn to deliver now. Lovely frick from Simple. Simple and Electronic. That's the duo you want activated here on Mirage. Zeus falls on the B bomb site, being victimized by what remains of NRG. Tarek dropping off, Cirque staying on the high ground as they try to defend B.
And this is a problem, it's a 2 versus 4. Simple started it off so well, but very good call to get straight into B. They had a timing window in the 2v1 and they took it. And now Cirque and Tarek are the ones left in this 2v1. They've got time, they've got post-plant positions. NaVi will be coming in from pretty much everywhere. Tarek will find that out the hard way, taking some damage there. Down to 46, Cirque with a fantastic response. Knows one is in the apartments. Running distraction. Cirque, though, he is no fool. Picks up another kill, but it's all on him. A 1 versus 4. Cirque with 3. 1 more to go as Flamey makes his way forwards, and Cirque knows exactly where he is. There goes the flick. He can't land it. It's almost there, but Flamey takes the kill. Get over, and we'll see Ethan moving forwards there into position. And Simple is key here. The one thing that blows up a play like this, push through connector, is the AWPer from Ticket.
They're going to be low on flashbangs, but a high on rifles. Flamey delivering from default. Simple has nothing working for him right now. Flamey so key on default. Doesn't know where Stanislaw is just now. The bomb's on the floor. The rotation's coming in, and the time is low for Stan. He sees the shadow. He's looking for the trade fraggers. There's one of them. He can't find anything. He finds something now. 20 seconds. He can still do this. Rotating around default, but Flamey is not shy. He's not afraid.
Close on the A-ramp, and we'll get another fast-moving round here. The setup with Electronic as well. Trade comes in, but it will favor NRG as they push forwards. Will Simple go ahead of the smoke? He's flashed off. Surely he can't go forwards, but Simple finds a way. But there is the trade, just as quick from Cirque.
No molly by the bench. He gets 1 kill. He's traded. Man advantage for NRG. Plenty of time, and the bomb's going down. It's getting planted while the smoke's dropped. Very, very key. Also key, Boomich is in T-spawn, and Tarek is too deep in mid to hear this, but now Boomich is alone. Cirque makes his way towards the ramp. There is no challenge. You do wonder if the AWP is being saved. Ethan taken out. However, there is a player on the ramp who can stop this. The smoke doesn't go down fast enough. It's too late to defuse the bomb. Surely he will be denied.
And this is it. Everything's on the line. You got Simple there, peering into the connector position. Electronic gets the spot, and Cirque misses the shot. Simple connects as well, and all of a sudden, NaVi start to knock them down like pins at a bowling alley, and it's just Ethan left to try to do something. But they know where he is. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to hide here for Ethan as he tries to make something happen of this terrible situation.
Grenade taken by Tarek. They're continuing to press forwards. There are only 2 CTs here. Boomich caught with a grenade in his hand, but he can still find some frags. Can he cover his teammate? He can. They've got 3 kills so far. Cirque and Stan, they could still do this though. But they've got to deliver these kills due to the pre-fire. And now Stan is alone. 1 versus 4. NaVi are still in this game. The 4th buy is ruined.
Oh my God.
Won't be with a Tech 9.
That's not over just yet. Simple will be forced back just for a moment by the flashbang, but he's very happy to repeat this one, and he's going to pick up a kill because of it. Electronic with the spray, with the AK, and he has to fall back. He doesn't find a frag, but gets damage, and they see exactly what's going on. Simple will find Breeze in the window, and he will remove him. He is not allowed there, and now Simple will look for the next peak, finds Cirque. And you can see that NRG, James, they put everything on getting frags in middle.
Earlier on, Ethan trying to play against the rotation, but now the bomb has been lost. Be in the strongest position, but Simple will be spotted first. It's got to be a free kill for Boomich now. There's no way Cirque can do this, and we're going to overtime. NaVi have fought back. Somehow they have brought this back. A horrific second half where they barely won rounds.
Not able to land that one. They know where he is. Hits the second one though. Stanislaw hits the ground hard as Simple stays in position, but Cirque knows where he is. The peak is good for 2. And now Flamey, he has too much to handle over by the shadow position. And Boomich and Zeus have to rotate in for the retake. And the AWP is posted up. Cirque whiffs that one. Boomich lucky to still be alive. And he's going to continue pressing the issue straight through the smoke as the bomb goes down. He knows this might be the only chance to gain position. Gets the dink onto Cirque. There's trouble now for NRG.
Boomich taking massive risks. He's trying to buy time, show presence to allow Zeus to activate. You can see him there coming up the ramp. There's the frag. They know Cirque was in Palace, but he's rotated, and now it's down to Zeus. He is in a sandwich. He doesn't know it just yet. Looking at the bomb as he falls to the floor. 5 versus 4 in favor of NaVi. Once again, Zeus is deep in the B apartments. There's a smoke up at the moment, but that might have something to do with the remainder of this round. There's a bait setup. You can see Boomich looking to engage. Doesn't quite work out. Tarek is low, but will he check for Zeus's position? That frag has actually brought Simple into the B bomb site, but the bomb is still in mid, and with that smoke up, as you can see on the radar, they're going to be moving in for a split of the B bomb site, and Simple's in position. Free frag for Zeus. Great angle for Simple, needs one more. Cirque will not be doing anything in this round, and finally Simple's turned up. Throw a smoke grenade on short for his teammate, but he may feel confident enough to go straight back to his angle, and indeed he's done exactly that. So does Breeze start to rotate now? NRG are in very forward position. Simple knows all the angles though, and that is the cue to burst onto the A-bomb site.
Only 20 seconds to plant the bomb. They have to get every single kill in quick succession. Ethan, he could do something about this. That's the bomb on the ground. Ethan with great spray, almost finds himself a third, but a beautiful shot from Simple saves it. But he's got to be careful here, because is there going to be a push through connector? He's so exposed. I can't believe he's doing this. Falls back, manages to stay alive for just long enough, but Tarek comes in, takes him out, leaves Electronic in the clutch, in the 1 versus 2. They have no idea where he is. 3-1 for Electronic. Now they know, but Tarek has an AWP. Can he find a way? If he goes on the bench, he might find the elevation. Electronic has to stay crouched here. He's got to be so careful in where Tarek actually positions with that AWP, and he finds it! Tarek finds it!
So important not to be afraid to play your game, even when you've got advantages, and NRG have demonstrated that round after round after round. Not just Breeze, but Tarek. They want to win the round in B apartments, it seems. Shades of threat level NIP, CT side splitting the B apartments, but it might not work out for them. Breeze has been lost. NaVi with the bomb moving towards the mid position. Ethan is going to re-aggress. I love it.
NaVi, they are rotating out though. Ethan will find out perhaps soon enough, but Zeus is making a lot of noise, and that might convince them that something's going on here. Picks up the kill on Zeus.
Stanislaw will stop them from planting a bomb though. They're going to be forced to engage with him. The smoke is up. There's a flashbang. It's beautiful. Stan's been spotted, but he's buying time to see again. Flamey jumping up, but he somehow finds the frag. Ethan is here, but he can't trade. Grenades will force them from their position, and the bomb's been planted.
This is a tough one for Cirque and Ethan coming back in. Good positioning here from NaVi. They are very spread out. Lots of positions to worry about. The incendiary wall help that deals with sandwich. There's no T player there. Double peek will be coming in from... Oh, he's going to go for the boost. That's pretty brave. Boomich just peers from that A-ramp position. Really nice timing. And now Ethan rescues the AWP. NaVi looking to survive here, looking to cut off everything as Simple's about to take away this AWP from Ethan. And there's the double peek. You love to see it. Beautiful timing from NaVi.
NRG looking to win the game in the mid position, but they lose the first duel with Boomich.
Now more mid-presence coming in from Zeus. Stanislaw with the off angle, though, will win the battle.
And with that, Breeze starts to move through Palace immediately, but he's very, very far away, and the push is coming in towards the B bomb site, and Cirque is here. He's ready, he's waiting, and now he is the bait. You can see Tarek is just waiting for the plays. They're running out of players, NaVi. They don't have anyone through the choke point, and it's Boomich with 2 HP and 25 seconds, and 4 NRG players spots one, but he's got so much more to do. 20 seconds, NRG need not peek. He has to plant a bomb, let alone find these players. 15 seconds, he's on the window. Again, no one needs to peek. It only gets worse, and it's a 2-0 for NRG. They've taken the series versus NaVi.
NRG into the semi-finals. What a match it was, going from strength to strength, really showing some great form on that first map, and things got hard, things got really real on this second one on Mirage. NaVi, they had a good fight, but it just seems like NRG, there's just too much. The brute force approach from them was something that was very impressive. I think few teams in this tournament can really hold a candle to.